Good evening to all present and warm welcome to the presidential candidates of the University of Hyderabad Students Union elections for the academic year 2024-25. Today's debate is a platform for our candidates to showcase their vision, plans and solutions to various issues. I urge everyone to maintain the decorum of this democratic exercise by ensuring that no unacceptable language is used. We are here to engage in meaningful dialogue, fostering respect and civility. I have with me the chairperson of University of Hyderabad Students Union election, chairperson Professor Padmaja.
Hello everyone.
The fellow member Dr. Anurekha, and I'm your moderator for today's debate. I'm Girish from University of Hyderabad and of course School of Humanities. The candidates will present their thoughts and ideas as per the alphabetical order on the ballot paper that we have. Let us begin the proceedings by inviting each candidate to introduce themselves. So candidates are requested to take this moment to introduce themselves. Each of you will have roughly 8 minutes to share your thoughts, talk about your vision, what is it that you would like to propose as president candidates. We would like to hear about your vision for the university and what motivated you to take on this responsibility. As you speak, think of this as your opportunity to set the tone of your campaign, share your objectives and let the audience know the core values driving your candidacy. You may elaborate your manifestos and define your policies. As in the order, I would invite A. Umesh Ambedkar to talk about his vision and manifesto. Over to you, please.
So you use these. As soon as you finish, you can hand it over to whoever, or give it to me so that we will hand it over to the next candidate. Okay, you can use this. You can hold it in your hand. Okay?
And we are timing it, all right? So time is on.
So sir will also tell you the time.
Last 2 minutes.
2 minutes, 5 minutes.
I'll have 10. 8 plus 2.
5 minutes there. You used to show that no, it is a warning bell like that.
Okay, after 5 minutes I will.
We'll let you know, sure.
Okay. Shall I start?
Yeah.
Before starting my speech, I should start with thanking my God and my inspiration, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Because of him, I am here today. Standing on foundations of equality, justice and rights, he tirelessly thought to secure every marginalized voice in our nation. After that, I would like to thank my parents and our allied partners and our organization for keeping trust on me and making the president candidate. Yeah, this is Umesh Ambedkar contesting for the post of president from the panel of ASA, BSF, DSU and SFI. Dear friends and fellow students, I stand before you today, I do with a deep sense of responsibility and commitment, making our campus a place where every student, regardless of their background, feels supported, valued and empowered. Running for the president is not about just leading. It's about listening, understanding and taking action to ensure that our collective voices are heard. I have seen firsthand the challenges we face, from academic pressures to concern about the welfare, and I know that together we can address these issues head on. If I elected, my primary focus will be on student welfare, because I believe that a university should be more than just a place to learn. It should be a home where everyone feels included, safe and supported. Let me share with you my vision and keys I will prioritize to improve our welfare on our campus. Key focus areas for student welfare from my side and from my panel. Academic welfare. We must ensure that education remain accessible to all. I will fight for deprivation point for the non-male students and those from marginalized regions, ensuring that our university continues to stand for inclusivity and there will be no hikes under my watch, because education should not be a privilege for few, but right for all. And the timely disbursement of fellowship is crucial, where the students from the university are facing issues with that, and bringing them on par with net JRF levels. So, students from every background can focus on their studies with a financial stress. I also stand firmly against the education. I will ensure that we resist exclusionary academic policies like CGPA requirement for MA desertion and work towards providing academic support services like placement cells, digital libraries, and workshop for the research scholars and publications. And hostel and mess welfare. Day by day, mess basic is increasing, but the quality of the food in the mess is decreasing. Living conditions on the campus should foster comfort, not frustration. I will push for hostel repairs and new construction, improve cleanliness, and demand greater transparency in mess services, but without privatization. I will also ensure that sanitization staffs are increased and the pest control in kitchens become a regular practice. Gender-neutered hostels, facilities for married scholars, and hostel spaces for the students with special dietary needs will be a priority to inclusivity. And our concerns are regarding health and hygienic also. Anyhow, our people represented these concerns also. Our health matters. I will ensure regular health camps to the students community and which address issues like PCOD and PCOS and mental health concern, and make sure transgender health services are readily available. Mental health is especially important, and under my leadership we will expand mental health services to provide confidentiality and effective support. We will also take proactive measures to ensure that our campus remain clean and fumigated, so we all stay healthy. And coming to the infrastructure and accessibility, we need a campus where Wi-Fi works in all the public areas. Reading rooms are more accessible, and essential spaces like washroom cater to everyone, including those with disabilities. I will advocate for the improvement of the infrastructure to ensure every student has the resources they need to thrive. We will push to affordable food options and make sure that all students, especially those with disability, have the facilities they need to access campus space with dignity. And coming to the sports and physical education, sports are essential part of our life and also a campus life. From past 5 years, for the gym maintenance, the administration didn't give even 10,000 rupees for the maintenance, where there is the minimum maintenance is 2 lakhs. So I will ensure that our sports facilities will be maintained and improved by fighting with the administration. And there is a proposal for the new courts for football, basketballs, and kabaddi. I will advocate for the better funding for the sport teams for their travel allowances and adequate staffing to support all student athletes. Coming to the e-governance and administrative support, efficient administration is vital role for our day-to-day functioning. I will work to ensure that e-governance portal or Samarth portal runs smoothly. Reintroduce physical ID cards and push for offline pathways for the travel concessions. I will also make it a priority to ensure the passage of transgender policy in the campus, making our campus more inclusive for all genders. And coming to the welfare of marginalized students. Every student deserves the same opportunities. I will fight for the time levels and ensure that we will continue to foster a spirit of progressive cultural movements. Together, we can create a campus that celebrates diversity, equality, and power of the student voices. My dear friends, this manifesto represents my unwavering commitment to each one of you in the student communities. If I am given the privilege to serve as a president, I promise to fight for the issues that matters to us all. This is not just making promises, it's about making a change. Together we can build a university that listens, a campus that supports, and community that cares. Jai Bhim, thank you for giving this opportunity.
Thank you, Mish, for sticking to the time. And now may I call upon the next candidate, Mr. Akash Bhati. Akash, you have 8 minutes.
Sure. Namaskar to all the faculty members, my dear colleagues, and the staff here, and the esteemed students of UoH. Today, I stand before you not merely as an independent candidate, but as a voice of collective that has long been silenced, a voice which strives for better and more inclusive future of University of Hyderabad. If I have to put it in the words of Nelson Mandela, he said, it always seems impossible until it is done. And today we will discuss not only what can be done, but what must be done for the future of University of Hyderabad. Let's begin. In the current political landscape, we witness alliances forming under guise of unity. Yet, the empty of any genuine ideological commitment. The alliances between SFI, ISA, DSU, while proclaimed to represent the interest of the student body, my friend Ambedkar, just before me, he spoke about what is their vision for the University of Hyderabad. They proclaim to represent the interest of the student body, but I differ, is nothing more than a temporary alliance aimed only on political convenience and personal vested interest. Historically, if we see the establishment of DSU was born out of ideological differences and divergence that ASA and SFI organizations have failed to reconcile. Instead, they continue to gain their own, echoing a disheartening tendency that we see in their narratives today. It is imperative to acknowledge the role of ideological frameworks in shaping our collective identity. Yet other example to acknowledge the role of the recent alliances between NSUI, MSF, ISA also mirrors a type of
Akash,
indie alliance.
excuse me, Akash. I would suggest that you stick to your manifesto. Calling out the alliances and parties, we are not really allowing that.
Okay.
So I would suggest that you concentrate on the vision that you have,
So
objectives.
I should not name the parties, right?
No, you concentrate on your manifesto.
Okay.
All right.
You talk about yourself.
What is
you
your vision?
promise to do, what is your vision? What is your objective? You don't talk about others.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Please.
So today, I'll talk I'll just start, sir. Also to draw the attention towards the point of development of the student community in University of Hyderabad. Let us also reflect what has been done for the past 5 years. My friend Umesh has told so many things that if we will come in the power in the union, we will talk about academic welfare, no hikes in anything. Yet the student union for the past 5 years has been hiking the insurance premium. He's talked about timely fellowship. The timely fellowship is for non-net, DAG, TSE pass are not timely distributed. Digital library and placement cell. We are all see that in 4 or 5 years they have done nothing. So if
Once again,
Yes. Yeah.
go on.
Akash, I once again request you to concentrate on your vision.
on my manifesto.
Yes, your manifesto.
Okay.
Your vision and manifesto, right? Yeah. Thank you.
So if I come to campus and if the campus student community elect me as the student union president. We hope for the strive for the campus magazines in the student contribution in the hostels. First of all, we propose to revival of the TV room in every hostel. Okay, when I came to this campus, there was a TV room, TT table tennis was there, and we aim for the carom boards in every hostel. We also aim to access the seminal journals and research materials from the IGM library. We also aim to create a Sevalal Phule Ambedkar Research Center for the SC, ST, OBC students to promote educational equity, promote guidance, and higher academic achievements. We also aim for the monthly culture program, establish a cultural society responsible for the organizing monthly cultural events, and we will bring funds for this. We also propose for a zero cost Sukoon and Night Cup, because every year a vast amount of money has been spent in Night Cup only for lighting. So we propose a permanent lighting in the Sukoon ground, so that and zero cost Sukoon, and I tell you about, we will be conducting Sukoon using funds from sponsors and other sources. So the students doesn't have to pay the more money. Coming to sports and infrastructure and fitness, we propose that there should be a badminton court in every hostel, whether it is boys hostel or ladies hostel. We propose the renovation of North basketball court, which has been neglected for years. We propose the renovation of South basketball court and the volleyball courts. And we propose the promotion of traditional sports, advocating like Kabaddi, Kho-Kho in university events, keeping alive the cultural heritage. We propose the Fit University campaign, dedicating an hour each day for the fitness activism. We propose the distribution of cycles to the girls and to the marginalized students from the community, so that they can be independent and they don't have to depend on the lifts and buses, because the buses are not working properly in the University of Hyderabad. We propose dedicated rooms and support for the PWD students. We propose washing rooms in every hostel, washing machines, and we assist in the mess halls for the disabled students, ensuring equitable living conditions. We also propose, when it comes to culture, reviving and the film and the literary festivals within the University of Hyderabad. We support the student culture clubs in every school, in every department wise, and to provide the resources and assistance to the student culture clubs. We propose for CIS, we propose the meritorious integrated PG gold medals for the CIS integrated PG students. We propose to revoke the zero backlog system, and we propose the curriculum that aligns with the NEP 2020. We propose the proper improved placement and career guidance cells in every department and in every school. We propose, coming to the diversity and inclusivity, we tend to foster the diverse and inclusive campus culture with a particular focus on gender minorities and marginalized communities, ensuring all students should feel represented. So along with this, we propose for the OBC admission reforms and implementation of 10% relaxation in minimum education qualifications for OBC students as recommended by the Professor K.S. Prasad Committee, and resolve the discrepancies with OBC EWS certificates during admissions. Then we propose the menstrual health and support for the women. We'll introduce menstrual leave policies and relax attendance requirement for the women, while also ensuring better access to the healthcare facilities. And we ensure that we will provide sanitary napkin vending machines and disposable units. So I say again, this is not merely a political critique, but no student, has seen for the past 5 years that the proper issues has been addressed in the University of Hyderabad. I say loudly again that it matters. Now it's a matter of self-respect for the students of the University of Hyderabad, above ideological struggles, that we stand with dignity and respect, and I stand here today as a representative of that principle, echoing the sentiments of countless individuals who came to this university and passed out from this university with shattered dreams. So I urge you to reflect your values we hold as students, the values of integrity, solidarity and respect. Vote for Akash Bhatti as a presidential independent candidate. As we draw this debate to a close, let's not forget that leadership, the essence of leadership is not privilege, but it is a responsibility which previous unions have forgotten. Let's together envision a future of our university that would be inclusive for our beloved UoH. And the debates like this are not the end, but they are the beginning. And the real work starts now with the choices we make and the actions we take for our future. As I'll just conclude myself with a very famous quote from John F. Kennedy. He said, leadership and learning are indispensable to each other. And let's carry the lessons from today forward and together build a future that honors the voices and dreams of every student in University of Hyderabad. I rest my case and I need support from the entire university community and the students to make changes. And I assure you all together, we will make changes in this university for the future students and everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Akash. Thank you, Akash. Now may I once again request my dear participants and candidates, please refrain from referring to any parties and referring to or criticizing them. We are here to talk about our manifesto, our vision. So please try to limit yourselves to that. You have only 8 minutes, so we are somehow managing with the time and giving extra grace time. So let's stick to the time. Now may I invite the next candidate, B. Srujan Kumar.
Please give the mic.
Akash, can you just pass on the mic to Srujan?
Sure.
Thank you.
Sujan, would you like a 5-minute reminder and a 2 or just a 2?
2, ma'am. All right.
So 8 plus 2.
8 plus 2.
Okay. Yeah. Can I start?
Yes, please.
My name is B. Srujan Kumar, contesting independently for the presidential position in the UoH elections 2024 and 2025. The reason I am contesting independently, I am representing the voice of every student who got fed up with communal violence and rivalries by the name of student organizations in the campus. Fed up with student union that redefines student necessities as something discussed to do with the next manifesto. The promises that are said to be accomplished, slow and steady, become never once the elections are over. And the enthusiasm meets eternal delay. The ex-student union were unable to fulfill their manifesto since past 2 years. They were unable to fulfill at least 1/3 of their manifesto. Why they are repeating?
Srujan, once again, may I request you to concentrate on your manifesto and vision?
Sir, I want to put to the points with that.
Yeah, you put it, but you can't really talk about previous union and all that. You need to concentrate on your document that you have brought, please.
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah. If I become the president, I would like to provide the hostel facilities for the dual PG students. It's their right. They cleared their national level entrance and they came to the university. And hostel for RECO students, it is an admin responsibility and the union responsibility, where it is given a provision to the student that master's degree in 3 years can complete their master's degree in 3 years, and it became the duty of the administration to facilitate the students on par with the regular students. Allocate hostels accordingly by dropping the third-party system. Establishment of centralized Wi-Fi in all wings in the hostel, so that the students will not face Wi-Fi outages now and then. Creating spaces within the hostel for recreational activities like volleyball and badminton, and equipped with this courts with lights and sitting spots. Fumigation in all the hostel on bi-monthly basis to prevent viral fevers caused by mosquitoes. Providing mosquito nets in every room in all the hostels. All the hostels should be provided with functioning washing machines common for everyone's usage. Mess facilities. I belong to H hostel. We have common mess A, B, C, D, H, around 548 cards, where there were only 100 sitting seats. Why were any student organization is questioning it? That is my in my manifesto, which is student need. I will pressurize admins to construct the new mess for hostel B and C students. Increasing the number of mess workers so that the students will not face shortage of food in the mess due to shortage of staff. Upgrade all messes with necessary equipments. The roti size has increased by multiple folds where student cannot eat it. Academics. The department along with the administrations has to take care of exit formalities without any delay. Permanent faculty should be recruited in each and every department. I'll make sure to stop department running with ad hoc faculty and guest faculty. Creating space for startup ecosystem in the campus that should be linked with the T-Hub and V-Hub of Telangana. Placement cell activation in every department, because once I step out of this institute of eminence, livelihood which matters to me and my family the most. Students have been facing issues with e-Samat portal for semester registration. Its lack of efficiency depicting how asamarth it is. Campus amenities, timely dispersal of DAG and DAG fellowships, non-net fellowships, provide regular coaching for UGC NET, JRF, CSR NET classes, facilitation of updated journals and books in IGML library. Stop making students run like headless chicken as a consequence of confusion in the clarity of concerning foundation courses and bridge courses. Because of that, my 3 friends were did not get exit after their bachelor's. Open access to old humanities amphitheater to all the department students, not just confining it to the humanities departments alone. Mandatory installation of sanitary napkin dispensaries in all washrooms and public places. Health and insurance. The hike in health insurance and amount have been increasing multiple folds, but the service of health center has been decreasing on the same pace. Sports. Gym and badminton court should be open even in the holidays. Regular training should be given to the students in their interested sports by professionals, so that they can perform very well in inter-university competitions. Swimming pools should be constructed for both ladies and unisex students. It's high time to sports complex in the South Campus to just like one in the North Campus has been provided so that the residents of South Campus will have a quick access to it. When I joined, we have a hashtag for the University of Hyderabad called as Lungs of Gachibowli. Maybe or no more. That can happen to the University of Hyderabad. Continuous horizontal construction been happening. Compensatory afforestation programs for the habitat destruction done in the campus in the view of new buildings and construction. By virtue of ecosystem degraded happening in the campus, there should be yearly statistics on the count of wild animals like deers and peacocks and etc. The reason I am contesting this so-called self-acclaimed student organizations only seems to be living forest for a tree, losing sight of students' concerns in the marathon of power politics, leaving them behind as spectators in the power play of rivalries put upon by all the student organizations. Thank you. My name is B. Srijan Kumar, contesting for president position in the UoH election 2024 and 2025. Thank you.
Thank you, Srijan. I'm glad that you finished it a little early. You still have 3 minutes. Anything else that you'd like to talk about? Any issues that you would like to address? If you have anything in mind, you can address that.
You were restricted me to not to read my manifesto, sir.
No, that's not the point. We're trying to concentrate on. Yes.
The issue what I saw in the campus, Article 19(1) guarantees freedom of speech and expression to all its citizens. When a student organization, which is the largest organization in the campus, but yet in the opposition, restrict their opinion, who got authorized from them? Who authorized them to do that? And taking a major issue from the world, leaving student issue aside, This is not we want. We want someone who can take care of the students. That is why I'm standing alone. I want to represent every student who really want to give their best and service towards student community.
All right, Sujan, thank you. Thanks a lot. Now may I request the fourth candidate, Bhim Sen, to talk about his vision and manifesto.
Do you want a 5-minute and a 2 minute or just directly 2 minutes?
Yes,
First
Bhim
of all,
Sen. Bhim Sen.
You want a reminder at 5 and 2 or just directly 2?
3 minutes. Ma'am.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
5 minutes we will remind you.
Yes. 5 minutes.
5
Okay,
minutes
fine.
and then 2 minutes.
Okay.
ఇంకా అదయ్యాక ఇంకా టైం ఉంది.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, thanks. Yes.
First of all, revolutionary johars to my idol George Reddy. Thanking you to all giving a wonderful opportunity talking the great in this great university. My name is Bhim Sen. I am from MA Telugu first year, contesting as a president from PDSU organization, Progressive Democratic Students Union, founded by George Reddy in Usmania University. Now I started in this university recently. So first of all, I observed in this university, I have faced lot of problems in university. First of all, DSW office, there is no proper response from chief warden officers. For example, so many hostels but not providing hostel for the double PG students. When raised their questions to chief warden office, they told to them go outside and stay out of the university. What is that? I strictly prohibited that news from chief warden officer. And also we fight for social justice and equality in this university, and also increasing the scientific and common education in this university. I observed in this university the most vast hostel in this university, the G hostel. Please change the hostel, construct a new building from the G hostel to another hostel. The worst hostel in this university, the G hostel.
Sujan, sorry, Bhim Sen.
Bhim Sen.
Yeah. Please stick to your ideas that you have, that you like to convey as a presidential candidate,
Okay.
not a manifesto, not really about all
Okay,
these
sure.
issues. Thank you.
నువ్వు చేయగలిగింది నువ్వు చేయాలనుకున్నది చెప్పు.
Okay. If I elected as a president, I want to change in this university. To provide a auditorium to student organization without any admin permission for conducting their activities in this university. To decrease the attendance from 75% to 50%. It is helpful for many candidates in this university to prepare for competitive exams and government exams. And also the great university, there is no proper attendance in JNU, Jawaharlal Nehru University. You also know the situation in JNU. So I strictly prohibited the decrease the 75% attendance to 50 attendance, 50% attendance. Please do that. In this year, there is no chance to apply for both TS-EPAS and DAC scholarship. There is one chance to apply the TS-EPAS, otherwise you can apply DAC scholarship. What is this? Previous seniors are told to me there is chance to apply both scholarship, but now department said to me only one scholarship is available to in this university. What is this? I strictly prohibited the nuisance for in this university. Please change the promises in this university. And I will promise to you, I will fight for all problems in this university. That is my opinion. Thanking you to giving a wonderful opportunity to telling about in this university all problems. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bhim Singh. Thanks a lot.
Is there anything ప్రత్యేకంగా మేనిఫెస్టో మీకు ఏమన్నా ఉందంటే కనుక ఇంకా కొద్దిసేపు కొన్ని నిమిషాలు మాట్లాడచ్చు. ఒకళ్ళని క్రిటిసైజ్ చేయడం కాకుండా మీరేం చేయదలుచుకున్నారు, మీ మేనిఫెస్టో ఏంటో చెప్పండి.
Okay. I can speak in Telugu.
ప్రయత్నం చేయండి, ఇంగ్లీష్లో బాగానే మాట్లాడారు కదా.
Okay, madam. In this university, I observed in South region, there is no health center. Only the health center is in north side. Please put in the health center also in south side. And there is no proper and sufficient treatment in health center. I will promise you, I will fight for health center to sufficient treatment and medicines to give a chance to me, and I will fight for all problems in this university. I also propose to a idea, increase the bus transports in this university. There is 4 to 5 buses. Please increase the number of buses to useful to traveling classrooms, and we will learn the classes. Please do these ideas in this university. Also, the students are having faced the problems bike lift. So please do increase the bus numbers of transportation in this university. Thank you. That is my ideas.
In Kerala, I represent the Muslim minorities. I come from a region where I have heard my ancestor fighting against the British and feudal system. I've done my bachelor's from Jamia Millia Islamia. From all these things, from being in the national capital, I have got an immense value where I have witnessed how the students community, the marginalized communities have been suffering in our nation. For the past few years, we all have witnessed wars and attacks against the marginalized communities, from the Palestinian cause to the social tyranny against the marginalized communities in our nation. So we, ISA MSF NSUI panel, put forward to you India Students' Friend, which is a legitimate and formidable anti-fascist force constituted and led by the major victims of the fascist violence. The India Alliance, which mirrors the political imagination of the people of India and is formed to safeguard the constitution, secularism and minority rights from encroaching the influence of Hindutva. So is this India Students' Friend Alliance. This coalition, which comprises of ISA, MSF and NSUI panel, represent the crucial act of resistance against encroaching authoritarianism and communal politics and a fight for social justice. This alliance is not merely a tactical response. It embodies the movement firmly rooted in the political and social realities of our nation, which is founded on the enduring principles of liberty, justice, equality, and fraternity. We are committed to ensuring the university administration follows reservation policies in admissions and ensures the upward mobility of underprivileged students through bridge programs. We also demand the admin to address the issue of rising right-wing violence in the campus and guarantee the safety of students, and especially those from the marginalized communities. As Ambedkar has quoted, slavery does not mean a legalized form of subjection. It means a state of society in which some men are forced to accept others' purpose, which controls their conduct. So we know how our campuses are traditionally the traditional space of intellectual debates and diversity. We know how our campuses are facing challenges such as fear, surveillance, and the silence of dissenting voices. As a representative of diverse student bodies, we are committed to confronting these adversarial forces through a unified platform. We are committed that champions the right of marginalized communities, including Dalits, Bahujans, and minorities, while advocating for an inclusive educational environment. Coming up to the claims that we are put forwarding, based on the academics and learning for the academics, we propose, or we will try to ensure that the administration adheres to prescribe the preservation rules, as I have already stated. We'll work towards providing hostel facilities for the research scholars who have extended their PhD tenure. We, as a dedicated committee with representative of Students' Union, will be established to specifically address the issues faced by the CIS students, including the long-standing challenge of zero backlogs. We'll advocate the recruitment of permanent faculty in the currently understaffed departments. Timely reimbursement of all fellowship provided by the university, including DAC and non-net fellowship, will be demanded. We propose modification of attendance policies to include menstrual leave for menstruating students. Coming up to the infrastructure and hostel, and in case of hostel and mess. We all know how pathetic the condition of our hostels are. The hygienic hostel, which the ex-student union have claimed, we students lack the basic, we students do not get the
Excuse me, may I just interject? Can you please hold your mic a little bit up, because there's muffled voice is what people are complaining.
Okay.
So if you could just,
is this fine?
that will also do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Please, sorry, continue. And please concentrate on your manifesto.
Yeah, I'm concentrating
Thank
on
you.
my
All right.
manifesto.
Yeah.
Thank you. So we all know how we are struggling with the basic food qualities, from the scarcity of water to the unreliable Wi-Fi facilities, transportation facilities, and healthcare facilities. So we propose a better waste disposal system will be introduced, resolving the issue of large landfills piling up behind LH9 and 10 due to improper waste management. We'll address the lack of variety and poor quality of food available in the campus. Affordable, diverse eateries will be established to improve student life, as the current option in both mess and canteens are substandard. Public washrooms are not regularly maintained. We will ensure that, which is resulting in the unhygienic condition, and will ensure that the maintenance of the washrooms becomes a regular part of university's administrative procedures. The hostels will be upgraded with the necessary facilities for the disabled students, including ramps, accessible washrooms, and appropriate entrances. Ensuring these facilities meet accessibility standards will be a top priority. Wi-Fi facilities in many hostels have been deteriorated. We'll ensure that each corridor is equipped with routers guaranteeing free and reliable internet access in every room. We all know there is no accessible canteens which are 24/7 in our campuses. So canteen services will be improved, ensuring that at least 2 canteens will remain open on Sundays. Seasonal drinks such as sugarcane juice will be provided to meet the needs of students during different times of year. We'll advocate for the renovation of hostels, washrooms, academic building, eating, ensuring that these spaces are up to the standard without further delays. We women are facing constant issues regarding PCOS and PCOD. There are no proper sanitary napkin vending machines in calcinators. So we ensure that the sanitary napkin vending machines and incinerators will be installed across the campus wherever needed, promoting better menstrual hygiene for students. Our leadership will focus on enhancing the infrastructure facilities across the universities. This includes addressing the Wi-Fi connectivity in public places and improving the classroom facilities in departments that currently lack proper infrastructure. The administration has failed to address growing students' population's needs for the library spaces. So we'll advocate for the construction of library annex to meet these demands. We will resist, so coming up to the democratic life on the campus, we'll resist any attempt by the administration and Telangana police to curb the democratic protests and student campaign on the campus, safeguarding students' right to engage in the political expression and activism. Basic facilities such as canteen and transport will be provided in the new academic blocks on the East Campus. We all know how irregular our bus schedules are. So separate transport provision will be provided for the students with disability. Gender sensitization programs and orientation will be implemented across all the academic units. We'll actively challenge the adverse effect of new education policy on public education, which directly impact the students. We will pursue the drafting and implementation of Drohit Act to eliminate caste-based discrimination within university premises. Academic units will be required to provide reading and studying material in the format that are accessible to visually impaired and thereby promoting inclusivity in education. To address the decline of Northeastern and Kashmiri representation on our campus, we'll reinitiate Jammu and Kashmir and Northeastern nomination seat and reinstate examination centers in this region. An effective, differently able cell will be established within the university that is dedicated to promptly addressing the issues faced by the disabled students. Now coming up to the sports, gym hours will be extended and the facilities will remain open on the second Saturday. Additionally, female instructors will be appointed as at the main gymnasium.
Ms. Saldana, you need to stop. You have 10 minutes. You've already.
Okay, let me conclude.
You have 30 seconds to conclude.
Okay. So we, ISA MSF NSUI panel, put forward to you a better alternative. We are here to work for the students' welfare, to where every student's voice are heard, to fight against the right fascist forces which have been constantly disturbing the harmony and the diversity of our university.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you. Let us move on to the next candidate, Mr. Nitin. Can you please hand it over to Nitin? Nitin, you have 10 minutes.
Yes.
Please stick to the time.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
5 minutes.
He says 5 minutes. Yeah, please start.
Hello, my dear brothers and sisters, who are my fellow president contestants and officials who are here. I am Kora Nitin Chauhan. You can call me Nitin. I am from a tribe called Lambada in Telangana state. And first I need to thank my parents who not limited me for my freedom. And also I thank brothers and sisters and my fellow friends who encouraged me to stand now here. I want, in our campus, as we are tribe, we are humiliating a lot. Though I am standing here, and now I'm going to tell about the manifesto which was prepared by our panel, Alliance for Self-Respect, which consists of All India OBC Student Association, Tribal Students Forum, and is Youth for Inclusive Sustainable Society. I hope you all aware about DAG fellowships, DAG and non-net fellowships. Till now, before 12 years back, this DAG increased to 1,000 rupees, and which till now it is continuing. And after getting UoH status to this premier institute, still they are continuing with that 1,000 rupees. And just like per academic year, they are paying 10,000 rupees. And I have checked the record that till now they haven't paid the 10,000 rupees completely. Just they are paying 9,600, which means per semester they are paying 4,600, 4,500. The student community should need to think about such things, and also the people, the students of Telangana and AP who are receiving state scholarships also, for their mess dues, there will be a concession while they are doing semester registration of 13,500. And if now I am a third year student, from last 2 years, I haven't received that state scholarship amount, but it was sanctioned. It's showing as I got 27,000 till now, but university giving concession of only 13,500. How admin is pressurizing. I wanted to appeal to admin regarding that, and also domicile reservations and deprivation points. Implement domicile reservations for Telangana students and deprivation points for students from backward districts. You know that the history of why HU established in 1974 in part of Telangana movement. So domicile reservation is very important. I request admin regarding focus on that.
Mr. Nitin, can you please focus on your major points that you have, your manifesto, your vision, your objectives, So it would be better for you because you're running out of time.
Okay.
And
Building.
Rather than criticizing, you focus upon what you will do and what you can do.
You are appealing, right? Yeah, I understand. But what are your attempts? What are you going to do?
Building an inclusive campus, construct gender-neutral washrooms and hostels, and give relaxation of 5% for women has menstrual leave. Moreover, we will make sure the campus infrastructure is accommodative to needs of differently abled students. Additionally, we will push for functional SC/ST OBC cells. And dedicated placement cells. There is lack of dedicated placement cells also. Establish an active placement cell at both the university and school levels with regular interactions and industry experts to boost employment opportunities. And also, as part of NEP 2020, we need proper guidance on internships also, which is part of to receive a degree. And timely grievance redressal mechanism, introduce a time-bound grievance redressal system to address student concerns effectively. Cultural activities and recreation clubs. Organize as we come, if I win, we will organize monthly cultural activities, set up recreation clubs at amenity center, and to promote and nurture the hidden talents of students. And we will show the diversity of all regional and their respective states, reduction of attendance requirements, advocate for the removal or reduction of attendance requirements, particularly in the context of NEP courses. We know that as part of NEP, you can do any course. At a time, you can do 2 degrees, and one is regular and one is open, and you have all online courses like Swayam courses, and we also have GEC courses. So I hope that attendance is not a criteria to decide the knowledge, because a person who having 69% of attendance also unable to write the semester exam. We need to think, because no one expects a health cost, right? Did anyone want to get health cost? No, right? So I request I need to focus. I will focus on that. And career and leadership development programs, launch career and leadership development programs to empower students for future opportunities. And also, we all know that there are some support programs like UPSC, UGC NET, English, and some other competitive exam preparation cells also, along with reintroduction of foreign language courses. We all know that before NEP 2020, there was foreign language courses in School of Humanities, but later it was revoked. I will also focus on that, because a foreign language is important for any student who wanted to study abroad. And also, our neighboring institute providing long-term coaching center, long-term coaching for UPSC, but we are lacking that. I will focus on that. And improvement of hostel and campus facilities, upgrading nutritional intake of mess food in need of the person, hygiene in hostels, messes, and canteens will be improved. We will press for frequent food inspections to maintain the food quality and hygiene in messes and canteens. I hope you all aware regarding the canteens. Do you know their price is equal to the outside shop holders, stakeholders, but they are not providing such quantity and quality also. We will focus on that. And also, a food inspector is important. Once again, I remind you that food inspector is very important. Nowadays, I think you all know that our surrounding of our University of Hyderabad, many food inspections are going on, and many restaurants are being warned by the state food department. And also library facilities, upgrading library infrastructure and increasing access to number of journals. Frequent disruptions in the campus internet facility need to improve, and especially in times of rainy season, it is a lack. It is more, so we will focus on that. And also some these are main and health center also. We need to increase our facility in the health center, where there is very lack of facilities. If there is any emergency in night time, there was no doctor who was, and also library facilities also. Once again reminding, many our campus producing many office servants in terms of civils or groups. In these terms, we will focus. And once again, I'm reminding that I am Nitin, contesting for the post of president. Thank you.
Thank you, Nitin. You finished in time. Congratulations. Let us move on to the last candidate, Ms. Sakshi. You have 10 minutes.
2 minutes. Is it fine? I'm audible. Okay.
Yeah, please.
So, namaste everybody. I am Sakshi, contesting for president from ABVP SLVD panel. Dear friends, as we stand on the threshold of change, the ABVP SLVD alliance is not just a choice, it is a commitment to to our collective future. We are here to bring change that the students deserve. For half a decade, we have been plagued with the false promises, as you all know. From ensuring accessible and inclusive education to enhancing infrastructure, mental health and support, and campus safety, our agenda is driven only and only for students. ABVP SLVD will strive to work for the students' community, my dear friends. This is a call for unity, for standing together to make our university a space for progress, inclusivity and growth. You vote for ABVP SLVD, your vote is for a real change. For transparent governance, for a student union that will stand for students' community is what this HCU requires. Universities are spaces for creating, germinating and disseminating the ideas and imaginations. It is a site for socialization. In this context, we present ourselves as collective for articulating diverse needs of the students. Our manifesto focuses on 4 aspects: Roti, Makan, Swasth, Shiksha and Samman. Roti here is referred to the food. Makan here is referred to hostel. Swasth here is referred to health center. Shiksha, academics, and Samman, none other than the self-respect and dignity that we hold. ABVP SLVD will strive to work for the students' community. When we were not in union, then also we have been working for the students' community, my dear friends. And when we come into union, I assure you we will be working all the more harder. A university academic journal is envisioned for students and faculty to publish their scholarly works. There is a high demand. We are the scholars. There are faculties who are not getting this facility. ABVP SLVD will strive to work for it. We will have the access to all academic journals and databases will be ensured when we come into union. My dear friends, before beginning with my point, with the permission of the panel members, I would just like to tell you, we were in the union in 2018. It was the result of our efforts that roti making machines were installed in all the hostels, my dear friends. Before, none of the hostels were provided rotis. It was the result of ABVP protest that that rotis got we got rotis in all the hostel and roti making machines were installed. We were not in union last year, but we got library facilities 24/7. Dear friends, give it a thought because it is ABVP which will bring you change in the campus. We ensure to establish a Samajik Samrastha academic center to cater the needs of SC, ST, OBC and minority students. This will look into the career aspects of these students. It is always pointed out that ABVP ignores the minorities, but my dear friends, ABVP is not only inclined towards caste and culture. ABVP is not only inclined towards caste. We talk about cultures, we talk about tradition, but we are not orthodox. Please mind it, my dear friends. We will offer a special focus on establishment of National Cadet Corps NCC unit. For safety, for security, for nation building, NCC is a demand, NCC is a need for this HCU. We will ensure that gold medals for integrated PG students who are quitting their course after degree level is given. On this point, I am reminded that it was ABVP union during 2018 that got gold medal for OBC students. Please think wisely about it. We will strive to provide internship to all the students. very recently I heard about the internship problems in all the departments. Students are getting internships, they are allotted with internships, but they are not provided the place where they should actually go for internship. ABVP comes into union, we assure you, we will be making this provision for providing internship to all the students on school basis. Dear friends, if we come into union, we will be establishing a school-wise library, a school-wise reading room and discussion room across the university. Every department has a research scholar. Every department has their students, scholars, teachers, faculties who really require this reading room because they need a silent space to have mental peace to study. Reading room, only one reading room in the North Campus does not suffice the needs of HCU students. We will ensure permanent building for education department, optometry department and other departments who are functioning temporarily in the temporary buildings. Dear friends, we will focus on development of tailored academic induction programs for students at different level of studies. There are so many students who really don't know what to do, how to do, especially those integrated PG students who are not even aware they should quit the course or they should continue with their PG. We will be organizing induction programs for those kinds of students. We will be focusing on promoting diversity and inclusivity on campus for normalized environment with a special emphasis on overlooked communities of transgenders. We will be providing menstrual leave and attendance relaxation will be ensured for female students. I myself am a female candidate. In spite of a candidate, I myself am a female and I know the pain that a girl goes through that time of periods. So I will fight for it. I will ensure that menstrual leaves are guaranteed to all the students. We will be resolving the discrepancies related to central and state OBC and EWS certificates, a major cause of denial of seats for students during admissions. We will make a campus space accessible for differently abled students as well. We will provide free licensed access for Braille books in libraries. We will provide subsidized mess fees for differently abled students. Now I will be talking about the infrastructural aspects that ABVP will be working about. I told infrastructure is the basic need of the student. Here hostels are our second home. So renovation of old hostels will be taken into account. We will be ensuring that computers in library, computers in the library and computer center is updated with latest version of MS Word and other software. We will be ensuring open Wi-Fi access in all the public places, which is a need for the campus. Sanitary napkin and vending machines will be installed in all the public spaces. We will ensure the installation of window meshes in all the hostels. Periodic pest control and rodent, which is a very much needed element of this university, because every time we hear snakes, reptiles in the hostel premises, campuses, roads, so we will be ensuring this as well. We will form a committee to protect environmental and ecological resources in the campus, because every year we see that during the summers, every week one or the other deer dies because of this. We will ensure animal protection in this campus because we feel that this is the beauty of HCU. We will ensure that specialist doctors like gynecologists, dermatologists visit the health center, because there are many girls who has the problem of PCOD, PCOS. I myself am a patient of it, and sometimes it is very difficult to reach out to the doctors. So we will be ensuring special visit of the doctors to ease the queue.
Ms. Sakshi, may I interject? And you're running out of time. It's up.
Yeah, so I'll just conclude.
You have 30 seconds.
Okay, fine. So dear friends, if you choose me as your president, I was there for you, I am here for you, and I will be there for you irrespective of the results. Thank you so much. Vote for Sakshi as your president.
Thank you. We would like to congratulate all of you for adhering to the time. Just a sec. Once again, thank you everybody. Now we are going to open it up for question and answer. This is your opportunity to engage with the candidates directly. The candidates, please feel free to ask your fellow candidates thoughtful and constructive questions. Keep in mind that the aim is to get clarity on their policies and visions for the university. Candidates, you will each have 2 minutes to answer, of course to respond to it. Let's ensure that this dialogue is productive and respectful, fostering an environment of open and constructive debate. So each candidate gets an opportunity to ask one question. You can ask one question to any of the panel members that we are here, your fellow candidates. So floor is open now.
Okay, may I just add to it? So once again, we remind you, we are not here to criticize each other. We are not here to put down somebody else. So whatever questions you are going to ask is in terms of what sir has just mentioned and not any personal attack on anybody. Please, please, let's go by the order.
Order? Just a sec. Just a sec. Shall we go ahead with the order, if all of you agree?
I have a question to you and ma'am.
All right. Okay.
Sir, what is the basic idea of a debate? Basic idea of a debate is engaging and allowing participants to present opposing views, right? Viewpoints, so that our audience can judge us through reasonable arguments. What you did with us, this is a mockery of a debate, sir. What you did, you just allowed us to read our manifesto that we are doing in our campaigning. So why are you doing this gimmick?
You all
No, easy. Okay,
let us
we
answer.
understand.
You said your point.
Let me complete,
Listen,
please.
Akash, you asking us
Yes,
questions?
please.
All right, you finish your question.
Yeah.
Calm down.
If a student union is in power, we have all the right to question them. Why did no, sir? Basically, what you did is a mockery. Just read your manifesto. This we have been doing since 3 days. Our voices are born. You should mention in the advisory and in debate. You have to read your manifesto. You give me a clarification. I asked madam also. Is it a debate? Is it a debate?
Done? Have you
Yes,
finished
ma'am.
your questions? Would you like to answer?
You start. Yeah.
Yeah, so we have our own pattern. We don't compare with somebody else. I appreciate that you all have your points of view, and we all appreciate that you have your respective perspective as well. Now, here, we didn't ask you to read out your manifesto. What we asked was to present your objectives, vision, and what you can possibly do for the student
That is
community.
manifesto,
Please,
madam.
let me complete. We have allowed you to complete.
Akash.
You should also allow me to complete, right? So, the chance was given for everyone to start with as round 1 to present their perspective, which you all did. And now, for the debate, we are giving you a chance to each of you to pose one question, at least to start with, and then whosoever you are going to ask the question will respond.
Ma'am,
Everyone is going to be given an opportunity over here.
Can I add, ma'am? You should clearly mention that for 10 minutes you have to speak about your manifesto.
I think we wrote it in our
No,
mail.
it was not there.
We have written in our. It is a presentation for 10 minutes.
Yeah,
It's a presentation for 10 minutes. Obviously, we would ask you about your vision and about your future plans.
Madam, that is manifesto only. Vision and future plans, that is our manifesto. You should have clearly mentioned that for 10 minutes you have to talk about manifesto. If I am there to debate, I will caution student union who has been in power for 5 years.
Akash,
That-
shall we continue with this
Exactly.
discussion? Shall we
Exactly.
continue with this discussion between the candidates
please.
rather than only between us?
No, ma'am, this is
Please
a
permit
See,
us
this is
to
the
continue
opportunity,
with the
Akash,
debate.
for you. This is the opportunity. You ask question now.
I
Now
have
we are opening it for.
questions so many of them. How can I ask only one question?
Please continue.
No,
with
see,
it. Let us
let's not make
continue
it
with the
personal.
debate. Let us
We'll continue
This is
debate.
not the decorum of a debate, ma'am.
Please give everyone an opportunity to talk to each
And
other.
all of them will agree This is not the decorum of a debate.
Let us please, you have shared your
Just
views.
wanted to finish it up.
You have shared
No, no,
your views.
no, no, it's
We
not like that.
appreciate it.
Still, I should have gone for the campaigning.
You say that.
No, no. Now, see, let us not get into these ideas.
Sir, if the university wants to do it this way, I am fine.
No, no. University, see,
But this is wrong, sir, and I'm totally against it. And you also
you
know this is
have
not
the
a debate.
opportunity now. You ask a question. We already specified it.
That's
All right.
I know this commission is not going to debate about it. It's just we are reading out our manifesto. So please next time don't call it as a debate. Call it as read your manifesto.
Well taken.
All
Well
right.
taken.
We
please. Yeah, well taken.
all right.
Your suggestion is well taken. Your recommendation is also understood. Your concern is understood. Now let's start with our second round.
We'll start with the alphabetical order that we have. Now, it is the opportunity for Mr. Umesh Ambedkar to pose a question to any of his members.
But that's what we just told, na? Right now with the time constraint. that
With
we
time
have.
constraint, due to time constraint, you concentrate on one particular question.
Okay, it's not a question I am talking now, sir. In the speech of Akash Bhati, he mentioned that this alliance is temporary, and he told that, and ASA DSU alliance regarding that. I want to clarify that. Okay, there is no any ideological difference between ASA and DSU. Both works for the social justice. Only, but DSU is more inclined towards the rationalism of reservations. With the demand, DSU emerged a Supreme Court verdict on classification of SC category that is invited, but we will fight together now. Okay.
So you don't have any question as such?
I have
You
questions,
just-
sir, but
yes.
I want 2 or 3 questions to be.
No, you please start with you just.
Start with whatever is the highest priority, and then we will go to the next person. You please ask the highest priority question to whosoever you want to ask, and then we will go to the next person.
Yeah, my question is to the ABVP. In your speech, you mentioned that regarding the insurance premium. Okay. How will you say that insurance premium is hiked in the other unions? It is happened in 2018 only, when the ABVP is in the power. Okay. And you also told that many things like we are supporting to the students and we are supporting to the it is always whenever the central government introduces a new things in the campus like centralization, summer and many things, and NEP policy. With the NEP, there are a lot of dropouts with the scholars and students, where there is no any increase in the scholarships of the scholars. Okay. And
Can you just brief your question?
Yeah,
I'm not
that
getting it.
exactly. So
okay.
keep your question brisk
Okay.
and crisp to the point.
And ABVP supported to the central government student policies. Okay. But with that, other students are getting affected now. So how will you counter that?
Can you just crisp your question in just one sentence?
I asked 2 questions. One question with 2.
Yeah.
You be crisp with the question. You said that how will ABVP?
You told that you will stand for the students, and
course.
you told that you will work for the students.
Yes, of course.
And you said that there will be a welfare of the students.
Like you're telling that ABVP is connected to central government is what you want to tell.
I am not telling that.
Yeah.
Whenever these sessions are happening, you people are not protesting
no, please,
against
you
that.
don't use
Okay,
language
okay,
that
fine,
way.
fine. I have
Just
answer
go
to
the
it.
point.
No, it's not.
Stick to the point, please. Yes.
ठीक है.
Answer that. Sakshi.
So, Umesh ji,
No.
my answer will be when NEET exam got cancelled, ठीक है? It was ABVP which was the first organization to protest, ठीक है? At central level, and the whole national team of Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad went for protest.
Okay.
All right. So this is my one-line answer to your question.
You are telling about the.
There are
it's a
so
need.
there are
But
so
I am
many
telling
things.
about this USET and NEP. which affecting the
You're not
students.
keeping your, sir, he is not keeping
All
his
right.
question.
Let's move on.
You're not keeping it
Let's
twist.
move on to the next
Yeah, so that only,
next
sir, I
candidate.
requested
That's
for
all
that.
right. Yeah, all right. Akash, you have an opportunity to ask a question. Yeah, all right, all right. We'll give you the mic. Keep your question crisp and to the point, please. Thank you.
So my question is to Umesh. He's a very good friend of mine. Is representing SFI, ASA and DSU Alliance, and I think BSF too. See, Umesh talked about so many things in his debate or the manifesto reading. He talked about that he wants to work about academic welfare, fee, no hikes in fee on everything, timely fellowship, digital library, mess basic, this and that, hostel renovation, pest control, FNGO. What about all these issues? We are aware. I'm a student of this University of Hyderabad since 5 years. I came here as a master's student. I have the manifesto. I see this manifesto as a copy and paste for 5 years. Every point is we will strive, we will strive, we will ensure, we will strive, we will ensure. So the simple plain question to you is, this SFI ASA led union, in between DSU was there, but in between last year it was not in the alliance, was in power, in union, not power, for 5 years. So again you are claiming the same things and you are not able to do and you are not able to deliver. So it becomes the basic accountability and responsibility for you to answer for the SFI, ASA and DSU and BSF alliance, that if you are not able to deliver in 5 years, how will you deliver in this year?
All right. Thank you. Thanks for the question. Please pass on the mic. Thank you. Thank you for keeping your question to the point. Yes, over to you, Umesh.
Yeah, Akash, it's a good question which you asked. You are right that we are in power, you are saying that. The main issue is that there is a fund cut from
A
the
little
central
bit
government.
louder, Umesh, please. Or maybe hold the mic up. He can't hear you clearly. Yes.
Yeah, it's good question.
Can I interrupt in between or can I say something after one line?
Let him finish.
Let him finish. After that, only one line, okay? Huh.
You've asked a question, let him answer.
Yeah, Akash, your question is that how can we achieve all these things in 1 year? Yeah, yes, Akash, this is good question. From 5 years, there is a fund cut in the central government, which is allocating to the university. So our panel or our allied partners are giving the representations. They are not keeping quiet. They are doing the works and they are bringing the problems to the administration. They are fighting and they are protesting. So it is a continuous process, Akash. Okay. In 1 year, how it may, you asked that question now, we will work that our previous unions has initiated some works earlier. So we are telling that we will work for that and to accomplish all the demands which we promised you. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Umesh. Now, once again, may I request all the candidates to keep your question brief, to the point, and answers also should be to the point, and try to finish it in 2 minutes, please. All right? Yeah. All right. Next one is Mr. Srujan. Srujan, you can ask a question.
Yeah, I have a question to Mishana. That your alliance been in power from the past whatever, so it's like 2 years. Why the DAC fellowship is not increasing, which is restricted to 1,000 rupees, where mess bills is increasing after month and month, every month? How do you ensure for that? Because when I applied for DAC, it means that I am from economically backward category. Right. I just want to brief my question.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. In that case, why DAG is only restricted to 1,000? Because it's all the prices of the vegetables, food are increasing day by day. But students also need more money, right, for their monthly expenses.
All right. Yeah, we got your question. Umesh, over to you. Please pass on the mic.
Should I repeat the question?
You,
Give the mic to his answer.
you got the question, Umesh, right? Okay. Please repeat the question in a sentence. Briefly.
Why the DAC fellowship is not increasing? It's like over a decade, I guess, nearly, where students' expenses are increasing, every month. Mess bills are increasing every month, right? If that since decade the same answer for like same answer as a fund cut or in any other issue.
Yeah, good. Yeah, wait, hold on. Yeah.
You are asking regarding the messes.
No, DAC fellowship.
Yeah, DAG fellowship, yes.
Keep the mic close, please. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
From the 5 years, we are also fighting for the same cause. We, as a student union role, we can represent the problem to the administration and the government. We will fight for that, for sure. But we are not going to give the money. Isn't it? That is a government decision. Wherever the governments are running, it should be happen. So we will work, and we will. There is a long-standing demand that for the non-net fellowships as well as DAG fellowships increase. Okay, so there will be a continuous fight till they
All
give
right.
the.
Thank you. Thanks. Next one in the line is immediately, quickly. Yeah, quickly. No. It's all right.
No, I think we will
We'll see if we have time.
Just need to
After this round, we'll
just
see.
want to know. That's it. Please.
No. Listen. After this, we'll.
No, not issue. See, there is a category called EBC. The students of EBC or EWS, for Telangana students, we can apply E-Pass. We pay every semester fees. We get fund from Telangana scholarship called E-Pass. We get every year scholarship, where university is not giving that money to the student. They were telling, once you completed the course, after 6 years, you'll get that amount. Is that kind of what logic behind it? I don't know. I already
right, we
approached
got it.
this thing to the union. You
Oh.
got the question?
So these all are the things, okay, where we can represent. Okay, this is the complete question which you are diverting from the.
All right. Okay.
Discussion.
We'll
Okay, no,
talk
no.
about it later. We'll talk about it
No.
later. Okay. Bhimsen, over to you.
No questions.
You have no question? All right. Muna Saldana, your question?
So my question is to Sakshi. So I'm quoting some instances. For numerous instances of violence which have been the saddest reality of HCU. The J hostel incident which happened in April 17th, 2024. Goli Maro Salo incident in
Can
UG.
you be crisp?
Or to the point.
Because we said 1 minute for
Yeah,
questioning
let's-
and
Yeah,
2
I'm
minutes
just,
for answer.
I'm just quoting the
You're ta- it's
incident.
very
No.
long.
Just question, please. To the question.
Please question directly.
So these all are incidents are put forward by the ABVP in these campuses. So being a Muslim woman, I don't feel safe. You claim that you work for the student unity. So how do you respond to this?
All right.
Who are the left and right wings humiliating the tribes? Who are so-called social justice champions? You know, I'm humiliating to the tribes
we got
especially.
The point. We got the
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Anybody would like to answer this?
Both. It's my opinion is that
Opinion, but
Yes, we
absolutely, we got it. We respect your opinion.
no
What we-
executive post has given and held
Right,
by
we
a
understand.
tribe.
We
It's
understand. We share your sensibility. Please try to understand.
Okay, okay.
This
Carry on.
needs to be directed to an individual so that he or she will be able to answer. So if anybody wants to comment over it or has any answer or any suggestion, please feel free to reflect on it.
If you don't mind, you told 2 minutes for answer, right?
Yeah, 2
Give
minutes.
1 minute, both of them. Why not?
No, see, we can't force them anybody into it. If they,
Okay then.
that's why we are saying voluntarily. If anybody wants,
Which
they can
means
answer
we
it.
will not get the answer for this.
No, no,
question.
that's not the point. Yeah. You choose. See, that's what they're saying.
I chosen right. 1 minute, both of you right.
Would you like to? Okay. Sakshi, let's
Is it
just
in round?
reflect in a minute.
Presidential position not given.
No.
This is what is it. Tribes are not
Why-
respected.
Why you are humiliating towards a tribe?
Okay,
You know,
fine.
You got it. All right. Yeah. Please answer.
One, I just have a counter question to you. See, Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad has made an alliance with Sevalal Vidyarthi Dal.
Yes.
You know who he was?
Yes.
So how can you say that we are disrespecting?
Okay. Making of alliance is not an answer, right? Did you give
We-
any executive post?
Yeah,
Okay.
we
Okay.
have
Fine.
panel.
All right.
we
all
have
right,
a pa-
all right,
panel
let's
member
not
from
get into heated
Sevalal
What
argument.
did you get to GS cash? That's it.
Okay.
What is
easy,
the
easy.
problem in that?
Nitin, you need to lower your voice first.
You have asked
Be
and
respectful.
she gave 1
It's
minute.
not, it's not
in-
very
It's
good
working.
hindsight.
It's all right. Easy.
In 1 minute, whatever you asked,
She answered. She answered whatever she had to. Over to you, Umesh. 1 minute.
Yes, and we don't have any discrimination toward the tribe.
Hold it to your.
We don't have any discrimination toward the tribal students. You people are the brother organizations to our alliance since 10-15 years. Okay, we always support to the tribes and all everyone. Okay, we don't have any differences and we don't have any differentiation between us.
All
Okay.
right. Thank you, Umesh. Thanks. May we go to the last candidate, the presidential candidate, Sakshi. Your question, please, to be brief and crisp.
Yeah, sure. Sir.
Yes.
So my question is to Umesh ji. I just have a minute doubt. DSU has welcomed the decision of Supreme Court. You answered to that, fine. But ASA and BSF has vehemently opposed it. Okay. So what is this position that you have taken in this panel? Is it only for presidential or would you work for students? And if yes, how will you work for students when there is such kind of conflict among these two organizations along with you?
All right. Thank you, Umesh.
See, first of all, we are accepting the Supreme Court decision. So it is in the house kind of the environment. There may be a fight between there may be difference between. But we came under the one umbrella. We have the same ideologies, and we represent the Ambedkarite politics. Isn't it? Isn't it? So you are the people making the such differences among us. Really? No, you are making us.
Okay, I think you've answered it. You already answered it. Once again, I congratulate everybody for participating in such a wonderful way, and we appreciate your cooperation. And it was so nice to have you guys. And all the best for your campaign. And please make sure we maintain the decorum and dignity of this entire process. Once again, thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming down here. Thank you. All the best.
Thank you all.
Thank you for